worked with so many tech startup founders, from the focused and driven to the confused or unsure of how to proceed and take the next steps. We help these businesses build great marketing, pitch decks, and even creating amazing brands. But on top of helping these businesses grow, we also help them avoid common pitfalls that can lead to their companies failing or stagnating well before their time. In this video, I want to share with you 3 common mistakes that we at Arch Collective help our clients avoid. Number 1, investing in a product or solution that you're not passionate about. Tom Blomfeld, a fintech founder and previously CEO of Monzo Bank, stated his worst mistake was working on a product that I wasn't passionate about, that I thought was a good business, but I wasn't really excited about in the morning. And later, he eventually left Monzo, and one of the reasons he cited is that he ended up doing too much and not enjoying it. He had stopped relishing his time as a fintech executive because he was too focused on building a business in an area that he just didn't care about. Doing something just because there's money or you think that there's an opportunity to make a lot of money isn't what's going to help keep you going and get you out of bed in the morning during the tough times. And I promise you, regardless of your startup, regardless of the business, regardless of the industry, there will be tough times. And you'll only survive if you're adamant that your offering is going to make the world a better place for your target audience. Things look different when you follow your passion. I'll give you an example. Dr. Julia Shaw, the co-founder of Spot, a digital HR tool, she told Wired that her biggest mistake was waiting too long to get into artificial intelligence. For neuroscience, psychology, finance, everything. She was so excited about building a future with tech and AI, and she was excited to finally be a part of a world that she was so passionate about. Dr. Shaw's passion paid off. Spot is now used by major corporations all around the globe. Number 2, not building a great technical team. Whether you outsource elements of your business to an expert or onboard the best talent around, you need a team that's capable of handling all the demands of your tech. If you're a high-level programmer or coder, great, you probably have the nuts and bolts down. However, that means that you'll need to bring in a team of experts in marketing and branding to make sure that you get your product in front of the right investors. Conversely, if you have a concept or an idea, but you need some help in bringing that into reality, make sure that you bring in a technically proficient team who can help you realize your dream. Forbes recently reported that small businesses are hemorrhaging money creating an MVP or minimally viable product. This is essentially the most basic version of an app or a service that you can take to market. A lot of this money, it's being spent on talent that either isn't interested in the success of the project or doesn't have the experience necessary to do the work. So it's very important to make sure that your team has a technical proficiency you need, because this can mean that you can easily pivot when there's changes in direction of your business, which is very common at a startup company. And it also means that when your product does come to market, it's less likely to have glitches or mistakes that will affect the customer experience. This same article noted that investors are more likely to invest in tech where the board or the founding team members have an obvious technical background. Number 3, cutting costs in the wrong areas. Cutting costs is always great for small businesses, right? Wrong. Definitely not the case. So many times we see startups and growing businesses flounder because they see a downturn in the economy and they stop investing in the very thing that's gotten them where they are. Marketing. At Arch Collective, we've experienced this. And what comes to mind is March 2020, when we were in the height of the pandemic panic, and we had clients that started to pull back on their marketing because they were so scared about what was going to happen to their business. Well, we didn't let them make that mistake, and we showed them multiple business cases and many examples of companies who continue to invest in marketing, and in some cases, even increase spending in marketing during a downturn. And those companies perform significantly better than their competitors after that recession or after that downturn. As they say, the proof is in the pudding. Let me share what happened with those companies as they continue to invest. One company, an HR tech firm, they actually saw within 60 days over 100 leads valued at millions and millions of dollars. The second company, an insurtech, they continue to invest in marketing, and between April 2020 and April 2021, they saw an increase in revenue of 300%. Not bad for a post-Series A funded company. So let's recap. The 3 things that I wanna make sure you avoid for your startup so that yours is successful. Number 1, be sure to start a business around something that you are passionate about and that you're truly invested in seeing succeed. The second piece is you're developing that product, that technical product or service. Be sure that you hire the best technical team that you can. And finally, number 3, don't cut costs unnecessarily, especially around marketing in a downturn. For more advice for your startup or to learn more about marketing, be sure to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you next time.